Yes, what is going on, guys? My name's Tanner. Welcome to Crypto Bible. Coming at you from a different location this time. I'm kind of lying down on the orthopedic mattress. Hip is not feeling too great, but I needed to get this video out to you guys because a few things have happened since the video yesterday. That theory of everything kind of following the leader, which obviously was ADA, seems to be coming into effect around the market. We saw quite a few pops come out from a few different altcoins. What I decided to do today was get quite a few OG coins to show you guys and a few other alts just to give you an example of what we were looking for and what we are now seeing in the market. Now, of course, one thing I kept saying was that ADA was the leader in the market, and it still is proving to be. Obviously, while ADA is taking a break, everything else seems to be moving up in tandem now. So it's just about taking a look around the market, finding out who is still the laggers, because of course there are still some laggers out there, but most and all, loads of them are kind of moving together right now. So I'm going to show you guys again exactly what I mean. So this is the ADA chart right here, and this is the kind of pattern we were looking for before it broke out. Okay, this right here was a massive resistance level. It came in right there, came in right there as well. So that's what we identified, and we were just kind of grinding our way up, making higher lows. And it was until we hit this moment and we smashed through that resistance that ADA just kept going and going, right? So that is basically where we are with ADA right now. It's just chilling in this area. So I decided to take a look around the market and have a look and see if we can see this anywhere else in any other charts. Now with Bitcoin, this is where we are. Again, Bitcoin yesterday was around this level right here. So take away these few candles here, we were right there, and we identified this as our trend line. As you guys can see with ADA, it also did have a minor little bear trap on the way out, on the way up. This usually does happen to make retail investors think that this trend is actually invalid, and once this does break, people will start selling. It was a trap, came back up, started grinding up it beautifully, and that's exactly what Bitcoin has done here as well, right? We've been grinding on it perfectly. Now yesterday we did have a dip in Bitcoin. People were scared again. I stayed true to myself and said that this is where I think we'll bounce. That is exactly where we bounced. And what do you know, guys? We did come back up and retest that resistance once again. So it is looking exactly like Cardano ADA. This right here, I placed this as resistance because we can see here that it was a huge level of support right here before we broke down, and it was resistance in that area too. There was a lot of volatility in this area, and obviously right now that is where we discovered our resistance. A few days ago, we did hit it, so that confirmed it even more for me. And obviously yesterday, we hit it again. So that is even more of a confirmation that this is what we are doing. And as you guys can see, we're getting very, very close to a breakout. In fact, I'd expect, obviously not financial advice, but I'd expect there to be a breakout by the end of play today, or if not, it will be tomorrow. So we have to wait and see how that plays out, but that is looking really good. Comparing the two, as you guys can see right here with Cardano, we kind of hit it. We had like a little bounce around here, came back down, came back up to retest it, had one more reject before we went up. As you guys can see right here, the exact same thing. Bounced around here, we hit it twice, came back down, came back up to retest it, rejected it, and now are we at that stage now where we're going to be seeing a huge breakout? It's following the exact same pattern as Cardano right here at the end, where we hit it one more time, rejected it, and we went. Well, Bitcoin's right there again. We hit it one more time, rejected it. Now are we about to go? Well, it makes sense because this is obviously getting very tight in here as well. We expect the breakout to come out very soon. Excuse me. So yeah, Bitcoin looking very good, and that can kind of confirm the next leg up. But even not taking a look at Bitcoin, we can take a look at the rest of the market and see how they are reacting too. Litecoin doing the exact same thing once again. Everything seems to be following the leader. Hence why I always say very important to ensure you identify the leader in the market. If you're taking a look at ADA from a retracement standpoint, ADA has broken all retracements right now, and in my opinion, it's taking a little bit of a rest before we start breaking into new all-time highs. Litecoin is still chilling down in this area. This is our resistance area right here, which I have identified. And with Litecoin as well, we kind of hit it there. And I'm expecting something very similar from Litecoin. So maybe a tiny little reject before we go up. It would make sense to me. Then take a look at something like Zcash. Now, this is where it gets quite interesting. Zcash actually broke it last night. And what are we doing right now? We're trending above that resistance. So are we now turning this resistance level into support? We have to wait and see. But Zcash did have a big break up, which again, for me, it's just identified and confirmed that we are going to be heading up and things are playing out exactly how we expected them to, especially with Bitcoin. If you have not seen my video from yesterday, please be sure to take a look at it. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link to that in the top right corner of your screen right now. But yeah, guys, it is looking very, very good right now. So I decided to take a look around the rest of the market, maybe some of my holdings, take a look at something like Band. As you can see, we looked at Band yesterday, perfectly following the trend, just like ADA was, just like Bitcoin has, just like Litecoin has, Zcash, and now Band as well. And as you can see, Band is just followed something like Zcash in this moment of time, in this situation here. We've broken above it and we're now trending above that resistance level. So we are seeing some breakouts come out from quite a few coins, guys, which is very interesting. And obviously, it's not a shock, it's not a surprise because, of course, we've seen ADA do it. They seem to be copying the exact same thing. And if ADA is anything to go by, we could be expecting all coins to get up to the levels ADA is at. That is breaking all retracements levels. So that's basically saying something like Litecoin, we could expect it to get back up to, if it broke all retracement levels right now, if I put the fib over Litecoin right now, where would we be at? There we go. Well, Cardano is chilling right there. That would put Litecoin at something like $345 right now. Okay, which is nearly double the money of where you are right now. Looking at Zcash as well, if you were to do something the same for Zcash, if we are to follow exactly what Cardano has done, which is what I expect it to do, then even with Zcash, guys, getting back up to these levels again, over $300. So, once again, doubling your money. These are very, very good opportunities, in my opinion. Obviously, not financial advice, but to the fact that these are following the exact same pattern as Cardano before Cardano broke out, things are looking very exciting. And we did definitely say that this week we could be seeing some fireworks, and I stand by that. So even with Band, guys, Band right now is at $8.7. Its previous high was 22. Getting back to these levels, basically everything seems to be about half of what it should be right now. And even 1 inch, guys, I got 1 inch right here as well. It's another coin of the week that I presented to you guys. As you guys can see, following the exact same pattern and once again breaking out of that resistance, just like a few other coins, and now trading above that resistance level. So basically, what I'm trying to say is everything is now seem to be following exactly what ADA was doing. We identified Cardano as a leader in the market probably about over 2 weeks ago now. Over 2 weeks ago, we identified it as a leader in the market, followed it closely, been keeping you guys updated with it, and only now we are seeing things follow. So it's really, really good to see. With Bitcoin, we're right on the brink as well. So look, not financial advice, guys, as I always say, but things seem to be going to plan, and the next few days could prove to be very exciting. But obviously, on that note, I do want to let you guys know to be careful because even at this point in time, the market can become very scary. Make sure you're taking profits, guys. Do not get greedy. Humble yourself. Make sure you're taking money. If you see a certain amount of money that's about to change your life in some kind of way or make it easier, excuse me, I'm coughing today. Make sure you are taking profit. Okay. Make sure you're doing that. But right now, we'll wait and see what happens. I'll keep an eye on Bitcoin for you guys. But yeah, looking pretty good. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your bell icon is turned on so you're not missing any other uploads, guys. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take it easy, people.